for nyina omo hye omo so omo tie yen omo ntumi ahwe nyina no ye mamo aha ene ewie ye domo bebre. It's like we wouldn't be here without you. Munti ene ye wa hase nti ye se domo erade enhramo non tretre mwashemu. The program is Love Triangle on G1 Media, Facebook, and G1M Ghana, YouTube. If I try to say nyawo esuma say YouTube and Facebook hina and a bless PTV so be say nyawo ho. Ebi adwumadie say obese obaso na say obeso yasene a. If I try the number with me afre 0245 975760. Maybe and yeah, seen up so but live on the program. You can also call the same line. Love Triangle is a program that has been designed to tackle issues, some issues pertaining to life. I just say to me who say it has been misinterpreted and then misunderstood by especially our youth. And now those same issues now have turned back and then hitting people hardly in the faces. Those are the very issues that we talk about. And some of the topics we treat. And they has to do with love, relationships, friendships, courtships, just say bibia pertaining to ship no. Yempe boat yepe ship. Into ship ni de ubenya. And then we talk about marriages, divorces, remarriages, and then sex in quotes. When you mention sex now, people get so excited, but then no, I think there's more to sex than what we think we know. And last week I think we tackled relationship and we got to know what relationship is, and the base word in the definition was connection. It has to do with connection, deep connection pertaining to family, pertaining to friends, acquaintances, and we also have romantic relationship, of which we said today we are going to dwell on. So today our main topic for the day is romantic relationship, and as usual we have our guest here who is in the person of Prophet Richmond Nana Amankwah of New Pentecostal Fire Temple Junior say in Timpacho so who prophet has sent a debia mekano na what Pentecostal envelope sense na sorry no Pentecostal no bibia any Pentecostal, so you bring a Pentecostal envelope before you can see prophet. Me and me di jumadi hu chiame no, and for the sake of the programming matumi hu din odo blessing me dey abo me hu emrane ne sebrane e wa ha say it me pacho program is so me dey odo blessing. But when you meet me outside, please call me blessing, because what the odo ne kaka ho an no bi so dey odo eyi ekua ema entoka koba me pentoka iti misro me pentoka misro ntoka pa enti frame me odo blessing e wo program ne so enti ene eja mawaha. You are welcome to the program. Today is also another day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and then be glad in it. It's in Pachoya Mao Akwaba about program so. Me pacho na ho te say. Sir, na odo mu te say.
Odo de se ne de bia meka no. Se ne ne ho jo no. Enu nti no asumdie ho.
Oh, so do ho asumdie ho.
Asumdie ho pa.
Ayo, e na nyankofo em so te say.
Kofam nso koboko no kredi no so koso.
Sir.
Sir pepe.
When you be obey of 419 this week.
Omo mo fi ni em fi omo.
Ayo, em say obi yes or ye 419 na we why dey we try boot a film na che say akope baby at. Eja, last week nam say you won komo bebre, and then we settled on the fact said today we are going to talk about romantic relationship. Eba Cho say, "O joining in chair." This is G1 Media, and then the program is Love Triangle on G1 Media. We're saying G1M Ghana, and Esumasi TV, YouTube, and Facebook ina. Woko bless peace so a obenya yen. Mepacho and their program no we can have call-ins and the number is 0245975760. Ohene mepacho we dey me beto. And then we said we are going to talk about romantic relationship. And the romantic relationship, you can romantic. I'm say Roman for no last week. Na me ka say Roman for no baby be a one the show mo. Aye ya ne two Roman. Method is one to say e can Methodist relationship, but romantic for you. We serious so. You're so serious. Roman for me say find cherry way there. You are grown here there. You've not done anything. Intimate but check a romantic relationship. What comes to mind? What is romantic relationship?
Thank you very much once again. A big greetings to my daddy, my prophet, my everything. Prophet Thomas Inshra Ochre. And then my counselor, my doctor, my friend as well, and then a senior brother, Mr. Isaac Osei Kwame. Yeah, and then my beloved mother, Abapa Santoa, One, me papa and so, me chow.
And I'm sure you read about.
Me home in number. All right, mommy.
Yes.
Before I answer that question, let me come to what is meant by romance.
Okay.
Sometimes, whenever you hear this word, romance, romantic, generally to the public, idea about ubiye to me all about sex.
Oh, sir.
Yeah.
You can romantic na dear ba. Me cry then can me ya dream ho.
Because where I can see say due to my research, and then our living, what I can say is say we are more incised in the sexual part of romance more than any other, and then they are not wrong, and you're wrong. So overthink it to that extent.
Okay. Why?
Because in romance, when we talk about romance, sex must be the first thing we should talk about. One way or the other, somehow. Sex.
When we are talking about romance, sex is what should come to mind. Yeah,
because that is what has already been, how should I even put it? Already been accepted and then
established.
Yeah, now, and established.
That question is that the truth?
That is not the real truth.
Because from me imagine. Me feel it's a romance and sex. There's a difference.
Oh yeah.
Romance shouldn't be.
Even if we are to talk about that one, when you are to enter into sex, you have to walk on the road of romance.
Roman for and also because for year right day, me pacha young koso.
All right. So romance is a feeling of it's a feeling of love towards another person. A feeling.
Into romance, I say a feeling of love towards somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the conscious behaviors undertaken by an individual to express those overall feelings as a resultant emotions.
Okay.
See, I say when you be near in Kitawudi, and when you are and the year and some of qualities, physically, emotional, and everything will join or sum up to you. And a feeling for that person. But then when we talk about the romantic relationship, any boyfriend, girlfriend, and some a mutual and then ongoing and voluntary interactions.
A mutual and ongoing voluntary interactions. Not just say a ban is say involuntary, it is not qualified. It's disqualified. Okay.
Between two partners, that is characterized by specific expressions of affection and intimacy.
But you bet me I breaking and down kakra. Bet me a church kakra na.
Yeah. It is characterized by specific expressions of affection and intimacy. The reason is when we talk about the affection and then the intimacy. On say, if not in a business matter, say oba and abema where you know see was say or the men can say ne fie kuma anase na ne bema no odidi ho a or the aye ejuma senye no a there is no way say a normal person can meet a normal person somewhere wa bra wo no monsa no wi enye bibia obi ani da ho ofre na ano ne kwa sex.
Oh, but you wait
Yes.
Sir, are you sure? Enlighten me.
Yes, be our friend and none of it. The thing is that there should be a state of intimacy, right? Intimacy. You have to build that one. And it's a only woman, Nipano, the way I was if I bear on it, I won't find send it was if I jenny tomorrow. That is where you are going to express such a love to. Because you can't just go around kissing and then having sex with your friend, all because he or she is your friend. I have already talked about friends with benefits, and I'll talk about it today too, as a casual dating. Those are the ones which will have such romance in it. And you know what I'm trying to say is in the romantic relationship, that is how things go on. Whenever you make a step with your ideologies, some perceptions and then perspectives in you, will make you get closer to your partner, and then there will be a connection or a link up. Yeah, there will be a connection or a link up which will draw you guys to have something deep in your relationship. Deep inside your relationship.
So, if from what you are saying, I mean, you are saying say connection be any between the two of you you can't just get up and then push into romance or anything. But on some occasions, rare occasions, I've actually I say obi na dey asem to minim and me ye but onim no nipa kroni nim no, but then the very first day oshia no I say omote ho omo bon komo na o start say o miemia ne nsa ne ho nkeka wa che say bibia one thing led to the other and to the other, and then all of a sudden omo fa roman kwan so o kwan ne ho omo fa so a che say omo sha ne so omo drop e wo eyi. But from the work not just say as I say bibi connection be war between the two people before they can walk onto that road of romance for no see baby almost see it I don't know what you say. But for the very first time I only nipa krona we need to me see how do we term it? Do we term it as a romantic relationship? Can it be termed as a romantic relationship?
Can you please go right?
The na me patche say from the me gather from you me tiasia say for two people to be involved in a romantic relationship not just say there's a kind of a connection between the two of them.
Yeah,
I just say one thing leads to the other, and when they meet, any idea. But this was an instance the lady was complaining, say she didn't know the man from anywhere. Onimno. Very first time Oshiano. And Omoteho I say it was even within a group, but Onono was isolated to the lady a bit. And or son in same as and come bomuna or son in same na or stati omimi and sana the share and say one thing led to the other, and omo yesen komo fa Methodist kakra akofa Presby ho Now so na bema no or directing kofa Roman honom kosi o Roman Junction ho. Na just omoto amunenum. Said they make an what you say. It's with this no. Should we term and say that it was a romantic relationship, and they say same. I really
in this case I don't think there is something like a relationship.
So relationship is out from here.
So this is situational. There's something that just occurred and then it happened at once.
But and then let's bring that scenario into today's living, the youth especially of nowadays. Obi to me should be actually yanko have fun. Now no, even the word sex no is not termed as sex anymore. It has lost its weight. Because first now okay sex I want me to say a mood. But then no emu enyi do so I very light. What you say now be teach. And then I'm friend fun. Also 3-lettered word. Fun. And in a twinkling of an eye, when you be bound also no, not just say enyama ACC. What you say? But under normal circumstances, I feel say there should have been a kind of a consent, a built relationship be that should surround the intimate aspect or the romantic aspect of nipa mienu. But then no entinisa. And where do you think this is coming from, if you have any idea?
For that one I actually don't know, but I think every generation comes with whatever happens. The attorney say I don't know actually, but me who say the enkofo bi pe e na o ma hye e na obi nso akusua na ode aba, because in a normal sense, right, in a normal sense there should be actual something that will go on. Even
there should be a consenting.
Yeah.
So it's cry.
What we are talking about here, no, it's all about love, right?
Yes.
But here is in the case that people will think, say, Bako or Babi Adjuma Emre. Why? Because say me de mensa to Nukumu Ankashi, me de mensa to Nisisi Wankashi. When there was a school jam, menene sai Wankashi. Girl in there now dream more for. At that point in time, what was really going on? That is what you should think about. And you know, say, "Ode be kwa kwashisu, so fa nkon kwashisu." Adwen na wo fa no emboa. And then we are misunderstanding something over here, especially with the youth. How we choose our partners in life. And then obeti. Yes, Abrantia no wahangi neho, all in the name of broken heart. Obeti yes ubia kushia se the go baby, so all in the name of broken heart. What are your basics or your foundations in our relationship? There are some things we have to look out for before we enter into the gates of every institution that we are entering into. If you don't look at those things, if you don't have reasons to whatever we do, we will mislead our path.
Okay. Also, if you don't have reasons of entering into any institution and let's say BBA, we would do what?
Mislead.
Yeah, we will be misled into whatever. I think, sir, the program is Love Triangle on J1 Media, Facebook, and then J1M Ghana, NA Bless PTV. You know, be when you ho. Me pacho jumedi obe so oba so live and so obe say obe so yasnea. The number obe to me afre 0245975760. In as much as obe so yasne no, me pacho e bia jumedi bia wudi esu ye betumi abo hunde ro ewo program is so at the amount. That is a way of compensating your sponsorship. And you know, that is the number you should call. Maybe you have comments and you have contributions. You can also call the same number 0245975760, or you can also call 0247212014. 0247212014. Me pacho mi amedi jumadi enwochia me medin de odo blessing e ya na me re ye fi odo no na so odo no so ka me odi pacho ya na kai me wai
obi bisa me say ya na orete fi ade odo ni mu na wa sha da ka so
so no bi bisa o me pacho kache ni pa kransa mi si odo de ebi wo mi mu pa mi ti odo mu pa
because o say ha no pa a jena ho awante ase
odo mi si o ka prawati mi amidi mi di ya na mi refi mi di mi ma me bo che me no sa na mi sa
okay
ti ama confusion na ba site Mr. Omedi odo blessed your guest prophet Nana Amankwah Richmond. Or your prophet. It's your default. Senior, not just say, if you don't really have a reasoning of entering into something, you don't enter into it. Don't do it. It's so for being a kind of or say, if the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. It's not say, and Namona Wutsuno share the basis. Now share whether you have a concrete basis answer. Now say if it's not a concrete basis, now we feel say obi yenti mesuminye bia. It's not one cry, it's not a bokra. Mr. Dear A beya or cost free, B beya on cost free. We are talking about romantic relationship and any effect, any impact, any idea. J. Yeah, cost free. Bisa say what are some of the type of romantic relationships I want? I think that there are types.
Senena medikan ekan no. Ekwanya amanfo afaso age atomu nintino. We have some types of romantic relationship, and then the first one I'll go for dating.
Dating. And also a kind of a relationship.
It's a kind of relationship.
Okay.
Under the romantic one.
Me pachomuntio, yes, dating is a kind of relationship, one type of relationship under a romantic relationship. A romantic relationship, me pacho, your kind me share that you say maybe me man questions be na maybe so jina ye or yes settled answer. Matotwa wono, tim pacho. You can't dating now. What do you mean by dating?
Dating is a process of internationally spending time with someone to get to know them more.
Internationally, and not just say a local, the end there is out. If I try now, what about Foka so that we can understand it. Now, say okay, international. I said the full play now.
Internationally doesn't mean anything so serious.
And then, but church
spending time with someone to get to know them better, and then have fun together and enjoy being romantic.
Oh, okay.
You enjoy being what? Romantic. Here, no, the reason why I brought that means you are not supposed to go there. One way or the other, you are not supposed to go there. I'm talking about what?
What international about? What's I to say? We don't have to go there. Why don't you have to go there? It is an international.
Okay, internationally, freely spending time with. Let me put it that way. Freely spending time.
International, if you are the freely spending time with the person, Ashaho. It's one won't you say now? Can say a cocoa to Kai International Airport. Pause.
So the reason why I'm saying that you are not supposed to enter there, like from what I said, you have fun together and then enjoy being romantic. The reason why I'm saying is that you enjoying being romantic, you see that phrase, it's like something we call say enye idea or ho kwan say we dey okokoye just because say you are dating nko per se.
It's not just a woo date here. It doesn't give you the license.
Yeah, this is where
to be romantically involved.
It gives you the chance to look out for your partner, his or her ideologies.
Okay.
To know what is really in that person, what this person is capable of doing, what this person really holds, what this person really have.
It's not just say in dating, no, there should be limits put across.
Yeah.
We don't have to cross those limits.
Yeah.
But then no dating, in dating, me pacho me about. In dating, no, we should be see me no be a dating. Obe share ni Kofi ni ama. Let's say Kofi ni ama are dating. Obe ko na ama esini dem. No see ni ama. Na or ayone, na or yene duane, na or senekete, or sekete yesua, na wasan sekete inside bedroom. Just
all
there will canon just say these things should not be involved in dating.
Of all that you said, right? They are cool in the side of dating relationship, right? And on the wow, to know the potentials of the person you are working with.
Me pacho, me bow. What secretary was our secretary?
Oh, and secretary
and no best.
And then time is say, no alcohol.
Prof, pacho, my because I say we are misunderstanding things and we are taking things to different levels. Into ama confusion. Ayebasa, we don't really know what is what and which is which, and where to place this and where to place that. Into I'm very serious about this.
Yeah.
Into the nature say within dating, when two people are dating, there should be an extreme limit.
Very good.
You don't go this way, you don't go that way.
Very
Me no, to me no, I feel say in dating, say it has to do with you getting to know your partner, the ideology, and who or she, who that person is. No, it shouldn't be extended to the fact say you go to the house and then now call just saying nyama be wrong because ane odi me pacho
sanete mommy pe de na okra onso okano say your partner let me stand in the position of a man, okay, right? And then memfa oba
any example. Stand in the position of a woman, so you go on.
And Rebecca said it is what it is.
The program is Love Triangle on G1 Media and then G1 M Ghana. And me pacho me and midi jumadi which ya me midi a day or do blessing and de makai midi. And I guess a year na Amankwah Richmond prophet. He's a prophet. Na me pacho jumadi wa wopese obaso live and it's also yasneno the numbers that you can call. 0245975760 and it's 0247212014. Me pacho, if you want to sponsor us, come in to sponsor us so that we can always bring you this program, and you also benefit by we trying to advertise your product on the platform so that half say also you are not gaining anything, but you gain publicity by advertising your product. The program is Love Triangle. Me pacho eja kosumaye.
Mommy, send an Americano. Dating can also be a way of looking out to someone's potentials to see whether he or she fits to be your partner for life.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Can we say that is the main reason why we date?
Yeah. If say my main cousin me say enye eniema ye no hono ma anka dating nko ankasa no can even take the seat of courtship.
Oh, okay. Enye eniema ye ewo dating ni mu a enka no nko can take the seat.
Because I know somebody he or she can go into a date with somebody just within 2 or 3 weeks and then you can see the person call and say my period is failing me and then I'm not seeing anything, so I'm pregnant. You see, this is so disgusting. How? This is so disgusting. We are always running and then chasing the ladies to bed.
That
we
is
always
because
having the fantasy of what the relationship we are into.
That is because I think we have misinterpreted things. And we are misunderstanding things, and so we are not putting the right things at its rightful places.
Yeah.
Because said, enka as a youth, be na say enka yetumi achients na say yetu yen for say this is dating. Dating has to do with A, B, C, you don't extend to D. Na say onya entiase na, I believe say when you entiase no enka on try so be extended. So try so be extended and I just say experiment be no all ye aye, but because that backing is not there, it's on yet so solid in it.
Yeah.
But now no, I said ye jai bibia abom. And na ye bibia anyway anyhow. Just calling the words as it is without even finding the real definition to those words that we are using. Not just say dating no na akodane senior wookie pregnancy. How? How? We are just dating on. Yenka say courtship crowd. Because I believe say there's a difference between a courtship and then dating.
Yeah.
Me boy. It's just dating no. Me no not first no you can't date na me say like obi phobia go out like just going to spend some time.
That was how it was.
That so.
But you know, hanging around with this person, no, that is where the vibe starts from.
Not just a vibe na start. Mommy vibe ni be. Oh, you know, mommy vibe. Don't pretend as if you know. Give me some of the vibes. Na make sure say me sumiti beda. You
see, this is where the man looks into the eyes of the woman. Apart from say, Omaje menu book na will be choosing the dish, right? The man will pretend to be.
I said all kinds of that.
Yeah. You see how the thing is.
Hey, remember we are bad though.
We are any shana kakra. Internal. The lady can be like, "Why you are making me shy?" You know.
Oh, okay, but me making. Why you are making me shy? Let me say the word. Give me the vibe. And so can say you are standing in the position of the man. I'm assuming the position of the woman here. So give me the vibe. Let's go.
Okay. Let's start.
Oh, go on.
Right. You know, when I first met you, I couldn't stop noticing you. You know. All right. I don't think you would be okay if I am to tell you how nice you are to me when it comes especially your smiles and
oh, you're making me blush.
Oh, I'm not just flattering you.
Show. This is how it starts. And it's now getting out of hands. We are serious here. We really are not joking. We just have to give you a scenario. How can say also maybe let me just take your time and then let me just get into it, kakra. How can say we share bema for the very first time? And they say what they say if we share ne pen krana so was sign share most more dates. I think say it is good to go on a date to sit in somewhere, maybe I say somewhere could be over some bottles of minerals and things and get to know each other, as Prof was saying. That is dating. We are kujano. Na ono so no be beja so maybe or not closer. Na ono so eja we si kwanya no. Wafaka wokofi. Dating does not allow you to go into the bedroom of a man when you are dating. No, it's not allowed. Yeah, born here bar and kebema yellow card. Me cry and kamema red card because you have taken it beyond what should be normal. Within 1 week, what can you them back home? What come you know? How can you entertain fire in your bosom? Why wouldn't say we chill? Cratching no, just say oh koja or bani we ought say ne trouser name I say po any si ho. Or ba awusu who say near be air coso. But you still stay there and then allow one thing after the other. Na we no na fiansa oba be soon. Oba for price to ho so ate. Na so kasa no wo ko data. It shouldn't be a word there so flamboyant to say Emma will puff it up. Think, oh, now this guy is going, I'm going out with that. Nah, this is my date. Mama make us understand. But if Odifo, me pacho oni enko. So now you've made us know, say dating. There are limits to dating.
You see, it can also just be about having fun without any expectations. That is what we are.
That is the same dating.
Engaged in it.
Having fun.
Without any expectations.
Without any expectations.
Yeah.
Into your bar, don't expect anything. Bema, don't expect anything. Without. Also without one can
but
say.
It will be better for somebody who is listening or watching live. Say, when you are into dating, right? Make good use of your dating. What word should I even put there? Your dating.
Make it profitable.
Make it profitable. Yeah, thank you very much. Because the India America say, ye dating there, they are very asana. You tonight are very as. You dating there, they are ban. And it's more or less like, wakwa sorry, no I ready so person worry near council. And as some way courtship. The reason is, ubehu SHS near Kra Bema. Not the young either say junior high school or SHS ni girl. On their mid terms no. But say before answer number call mid no school no. Bema ne di can scale or and Oba ne di can scale or both of them will scale the wall. No ma ba be shefi either 2 days before. And sana see a case be come Friday or ma be fie Friday. No mo ba no do mo ho so ba be kire a tree no sa weekends na ehye no ma sa ba be share. So you see say enkra we me no they are students. Yes still one is playing the role of can say a wife or a husband, a boyfriend or a girlfriend, a fiancé. What do I say? Obeba be senior ma. Oba be no aduane. Or movie no ma say ho. But idea ba ko say when you get the chance to enter into dating, you have to look out for potentials. Because what happens today will happen tomorrow. What happens today in your dating life will happen tomorrow. How you choose partners, how you move with them will go before you. One day, you can never hide. You run, but you can never hide. That is how the thing is. Ain't no so who dating anymore. It was a wash nipa no esu ne banya ekuta no. Na se wo pe no. Oh wakomam se ne wo kan na enye fan keka. Seni ekoto abowa beye ni fie no obetimi atete ne sa amana be sombo ama.
Wow.
Yeah.
O say seni ekoto aboa ebe fie benye no obetimi atete ne pakro no esa. Enti na che say de wo pa kire no dating no obetimi astarte no at what age?
All right. Age no per se no. Media. You want maybe I'll send ne say me woba. And then me hu ne say me ba no. Wa sha ase eye ne me bia na say abofra no e sha ase bisibisa me nsem bia. One thing you have to look out and say, is your child really interested in someone particular? Or they are just trying to keep up with what friends are doing. Pacho what it me e was so timu say oba no na ni je obi ho ankasa enkra na amfofa no say wan hwe a e be was say classes na yaku wa wani mra ho so no na oba wo be 13-14 years ordinance ahye ne be ma ho dwi ne be ma ho ade a wakofa yare ayede aba enye ni nse no nko apese There was some stages beyond ma. The reason why in here each and every time, I think there was last 7 years ago, I was preaching and then I made a comment about, I was emphasizing on what God told us in Ephesians chapter 6 verse number 12. He said the parents are to teach the children where they are supposed to, right? And then the children are also supposed to obey their children, for this is the first commandment with promise. Yeah. Wo mama no, wo abofra no. The other time I was talking to you about a single parent. Most of the time, single parents, they do their best because of their family, but the two parents, bibian for many sono. Even though class our red crown, if kekawa bi kra woman, yeah, they are no better chain. What the abofra ba? Fane say a juman will be. How do you establish this business till say? And also bet me answer about when you susika de ababidi. I said the last 2 years, na me twem with fie bim. And I crack it to about 9 to 10 years. Oba, catch your mama say, Mama, me who say a yani diagrana boy we Collins Yana or so or so sending a me. What has Mama American?
Bomimu.
Merewe. Come on, in chain. Mama, so him hiding pa. Mama, ne share the banana guys or home by ya. Ubi be catch us up. I'm finding answer. In the Senka cranny ubia. Sanya man, of course, were winning pennies some that we are sure and go back catch a man.
I'm not sure.
Go back your good when there be a near day. Obedient and say a day. A war one kakra. I feel one ma crana or one now when Miss Abo Fry will put on one. Nina swallow the bones away. Yangana. Why basa? Tantan, Obi a who himself shall by his wound himself shady. The call my manager, Mamma, so him dear Beba Chana, Catty, the Obane Cano. Akra. What who says so me house so me hana M1 no catch it all. At the end, also, in the our phone, I will Ruby also play. First of all, you have to be watching that your baby girl. Say, even though crying a menstrual cycle, how am I going to teach this little girl to work on the calendar of a period? Ain't you know? Say, or beginning to develop something like liking somebody, watching some movies, be with fear. Draw your children back. And the last time when we were talking about friendship, also it is difficult with African parents. Say or more mabeya number 4. Can you? Oh, very good. Because omuni time on bede, omuni be chere and mofrano. But anka emrofona omosha asem yehu daddy's pet, mommy's daughter no. Senka ye tie omo hunu de nti omo kasa ke bi hu se no o twe obana ben ono ebebo eno nti na most of the times no na ye tabli mu emrofane say at the age of 10 12 ye say akra na ye wedding. Are you really sure say enye papa? The age factor na there fine enye say at the age of 12 years, but let's talk about maturity. The same way across 12 years, able to solve the equation and answer algebraic expressions or a question in mathematics. Junior high school 3 and answer senior high school 2 or 3, you know. The same way Albania sa no. They solve our brain penny phone solving. Same way nana abofrano or ye mature that will be to enter into dating. So dating the mommy me catch us me my age. Maybe I will go in for 16, 15. That's all.
Sir, me cry come out 12.
16, 15 based on the maturity sense.
If actually the program is Love Triangle on J1 Media and J1M Ghana YouTube. Me bacho be sign enwen wo Esumase TV any Facebook enyina. We be sign so enyan e wo Bless P TV. Me bacho se wo pese wo ba dwumade so now the contribution be about the phone lines are opened. You can call in or you can send your contributions as to say ye be kind na ye de amount. Me bacho if you want to so yasne ojumedi so, and I say if you want to come on live, maybe you also have some knowledge concerning whatever topics we are treating. That's what so live. You are very welcome. The numbers to call is 0245 975760 and is 0247 212014. The program is Love Triangle. We are trying to bring out issues that have been misunderstood by the youth and then misinterpreted by the same youth, and in general, in quotes, na just say enema no adane esan ehiti em back yene prophet kasano and say ote ya or say eyi emofratete ne akoye said business bi a esese yetumi yede yakoma ene ye nyina ehye because senia wo no ebi a wodwen se wo ba ewo school eye na we scale wall dada wa befie or be taking assume the responsibility of a wife. Na oyebe maso or be assuming the responsibility of a husband. Meanwhile, now we parents now if you now nimoshe. What you say? And then the instance that he made, say, akolabi di agroni ne wonki count. These are some of the things that are happening around us. But I say, yasheda ebuyeni eguso. Emma, we are not taking notice of some of these things. And at the end of the day, no, are escalating. Emma, the problems are a day back to the society, no. It's too huge. What you say? Dating. In natural fact, media and I mean him say dating was supposed to be something between the elderly, the mature people. But then no, senior profama yehuno. Dating is not just for the elderly, but dating is also for the young ones as well. And then or say dating no yamma dating no and yet profitable. Why? Because we have to use it as a platform to get to know who we are going out with, the good and the bad about the person, and then know whether if this person can be a person we can adapt to for the rest of our lives. And you know, these are some of the petty things that we have to take notice of, and then we should not be a suatra. Say, I say, yeah, breno ya ye be intino, yeah, de your program ba area, but you can just call in if you think you want to come in. Do you have some messages? Send in your messages, and then if you want to call in, you can call in before we sum up. But then no, the year can say this dispensation a ye woman no say a Ghana for ye aye suatra kakra. The reason why I make us and say we keep watching this telenovelas and then and then we want to imitate the abrofo any idea a year in aspect to relationships. But then no, we are not yenye abrofo Ghana. Ye settings a different from abrofo settings. Until when we try to adapt a name from them now, we should try to go into the meaning of the name, like what we are talking about. Dating, for instance. Dating enye adiebia eye ebi before yanka for and say be before ya dia ye didi agro eye nansen betomu ena betomu a dating yen so ye biahwe na. In as much as we are doing that, no, we should also know, say, there are some repercussions. Eka enti no moma yensua ne yie na yentumi entackle ne yie na embeye emfasode emfa manye na emom emma embe destroying, because some of these things are destroying us so much that here beye 10 generations to be able to correct the mistakes a set of our echo. Now me bacho obi de question about or say which age can we start dating? I say eno na me bisa ye no ena prof echechem chen say ono de maturity de it's not eja bacho wan kasa kwe na
I think I have to clear the wave and then make an answer, a possible answer out of this. Say open fear I was say what they call into dating, right? mfie no, you have to see to it, say, are you really grown up?
Are you really grown up?
You see, you can have the idea about something, but now when you're matured in it.
That is it.
Oh no, wait me bibi ho adwen. Hwe ewiase wa futufo bebre wo ho. Obeka won nsem ama abisu. But se ye kase bia nipa wanyini e wonyansa. Se nipa na ebi nso ana wonka ho. Now, say yemfa no in a general term, ye nipa no yo enkofo no ma hyemra mayen am ye hu say ye youth age ne sha say free say ye Ghana so by sha say free 18. So at the age of 18 you are good to go, but you have to know say you are positive, you are right.
I'll say at the age of 18 you are good to go, because that is the standard age. Ayede amagani and say you are an adult, ain't you know? But as I say, who say you are positive about it. Me so dey me dey senka me ka say 12 because and 12 years for the 18 years for into what you say, and the level of maturity as compared to those times no. First enka 20 years dear or non tiasie and 3 years or tiasie ebro so. And you know as we have answered, say age 18 you are good to go, no so no. There are some people they start the years below the age of 18, but nina senya yeja kaino, it has to do with the mind, how matured you are and how well do you know what it is. I would do ekwa kwashim me pacho ene ye demo abesi me amidi jimade ho chia me ye frɛ me odo blessing me pacho ye guess ayenya na eye Richmond Nana Amankwah prophet of Pentecostal Fire
Temple.
Okay, ewo Jinya say me pacho o fire in live ewo Facebook G1M and then G1M Ghana YouTube obesan enyan ewo Esumase TV YouTube ene Facebook enyina o sign hwehwe wo Bless P TV a hoso benyan me pacho the number is 0245 975760 if you want to come into the program or come live on the program, and this officer will sponsor you. This is the number, or these are the numbers. But I couldn't count here. 0247
2114.
Okay, and you know which we have read those lines. No, you can leave your comments there. We would go through them and then answer you when we come for the next segment. Nyame enshira until in enshira onyemo I can say domo.